Welcome to Empress Ebony's Tarot. If you're new here, my name is Ebony. My father named me that, and I'm not here to play no character for y'all or put on an internet facade. I'm pure, raw, and uncut, flawed and direct. Some would call it blunt. This channel is for all those about self mastery, aka minding your own business, staying in your own lane, worrying about yourself and your growth, betterment, healing, etc., etc. Most importantly, your love of self. Welcome back, tribe. Sisters, how y'all feel? Brothers, y'all alright? They, them, and their. What's poppin'? What's good, y'all? I'm stopping through. We about to do a new spread I'm gonna try out that I got from Ritual Planner. It is a planner, a tarot planner. They have other planners as well, but I know them for their tarot planner. And they made a chakra check-in reading. So I'm gonna give my props to them on where I got the spread from. In this reading, I'm gonna use their questions, but in any reading going further, I'll use my own questions. I also want to give a shout out to Moonchild Tarot. He does angel number with and dice. So I'll be doing a numerology message at the end of this one. But I wanted to give props to him because he's the only one that I've seen using dice as a part of his reading. Also, I have a couple of intuitive messages for you all that I got while I prepared for this reading. The new edition song, Cool It Now. You gotta slow it down. Ooh, watch out. You're gonna lose control. And then moving too fast. Watch out for instigators and distractions. Those are your intuitive messages that I got while preparing for this reading. All right. We're going to use the StarCode Astro deck for this reading. Chakra check-in. All right, all right, all right. Oh, side note. Protect y'all babies. Y'all seen what happened with the monk person, and I heard something. Well, not heard. I saw these two, three things on Instagram before your reading and during, getting ready for it. A lady in Florida, and I can't remember what the other lady was, being charged with abusing kids. And then, we all know what happened with the monk. Or I don't know if he's a monk, but we all know about the violation of that little boy with what they did. He did. All right. On to the reading. We're gonna start out with the root/base chakra. I am loved and supported. Question is, what lessons from my past is currently affecting me? Venus energy. Beloved. I'm getting your home life, how you grew up, your mothering, how you were nurtured by your mother, is what's affecting your current situation. Dwelling on that from the past. Alright, sacral. I am creative and inspired. What is something I need to release? These are their questions. That's why I'm saying it exactly how it is. I'm going to try it out with y'all. I tried it out with myself, but I'm going to try it out with y'all now. I got good insight off of mine, so I figured y'all would get good insight too. We got solar flares active. What is something I need to release? It's giving me release stagnation. Release sedation? I don't know if that's a word. But it's giving me the image of like settlement. Like when solids set at the bottom of something liquid. So I'm staying down too long. Drowning in sorrow. Alright. Solar plexus, I am empowered. How can I feel more confident? Currently, by getting in motion, getting active, moving your body, acting on that you have learned, implementing that which you've learned is what I'm getting. I'm gonna lay out the whole all the chakras before I hit the tarot and before I just go deep into explaining what I feel about each one of them. Heart chakra, I am at peace. How can I be more compassionate with myself? How can I be more compassionate with myself? How can I be more compassionate with myself? This is still for the tribe. I'm just reading the questions exactly how they were written by the creator of this spread. How can the tribe be more confident with themselves? More compassionate with themselves, excuse me. Give me something. How can the tribe be more compassionate with themselves? Think. Pallas Athena. Think. This is giving me more think before you act. Think about your perception of yourself, how you view yourself. Think about your self-talk. Okay. Throat chakra. I am worthy of being heard. What is something I need to say? Give me one for the tribe. What is something I need to say? Throat chakra. What is something I need to say? Throat chakra. What is something the tribe needs to say? Let me clear my throat. If y'all want to party like we do, if y'all want to party like us, let me hear you say, ah, 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 ah. Two of them came out. actually only want to take one card because that's the design of it. So, how are we gonna do this, tribe? I think I'm gonna leave them both out because they both came out. This is a we got Ascended, Entrance, and Chiron Heal. This is your rising. It's giving me the energy of you have some healing, possibly from the root chakra situation before you can enter an initiation. That's what I'm getting. Also, researching your rising sign, but this was throat chakra. What do I need to say? What is something I need to say? It's also giving me introducing yourself when you walk into the room. That's definitely something you need to say. It's giving me the energy of a group of people who do not greet people when they walk into a room or establishment or building or someone else's house. Possibly because of some wrong that they feel has been done to them, but it's still being respectful. But the question was, what is something I need to say? That's kind of got me stumped, tribe. What is something I need to say? I feel like you need to just let it all out. Say everything. Say what's on your mind. Say what's harming you. Speak on your trauma so that you can enter into a new chapter. Rewrite the story. Leave that in the past. Third eye. I am guided. How can I connect with my inner wisdom? How can I connect with my inner wisdom? You got communication, third house in reverse. So I'm going to say that this is an area where you're blocked. This chakra is blocked. So I would say the Mars that came out in the current position, which was the solar plexus chakra, is the most active chakra. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I was trying to listen to what my guys were saying. All right, let's move on to the crown chakra. I am one with the universe. How can I deepen my connection to the divine? How can I deepen my connection to the divine? That's too many. Glad they didn't fall. Let's get one for the crown for the tribe. How can I deepen my connection to the divine? The tribe needs to know how to deepen the connection with the divine. How can we do this? I want that one. Retrograde review. I kind of feel like this is because of that energy. I think Mercury is coming to be in retrograde. Put it like that. Normally, I'm gonna make room. Just gonna put them like that because I wanted to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Root, sacral, solar plexus, throat, heart, no, heart, throat, third eye, crown. Bottom of the deck, south node, past. My bad, tribe. My firstborn had to come through the room. Most of y'all probably won't notice because I'm clutch with the edit. But some of y'all will know the notice the small subtleties that's different. But I used that opportunity to take a brief intermission, set some things up for myself, because I kind of feel like this one gonna be one of them longer readings. So thank you in advance for those that were troopers and went through to the end. Everything happens for a reason, right? But we left off with the crown chakra. The question was, how can I deepen my connection to the divine? And we got retrograde review. I believe Mercury is in retrograde or coming into retrograde. But I'm getting the energy of first reviewing your current connection with the divine. Are you being obedient? Is the guidance that you're seeking for self-mastery? Are you just calling on the divine source when you need assistance, when things are bad? Do you have a standard relationship with the divine? Are you speaking with the divine daily? As soon as you open your eyes, giving gratitude, thanking the divine for that is what I'm getting for that. The best way to deepen your connection with the divine or deepen any connection that you have in any relationship is to review where it is currently. Pros, cons, what's going on with it and without it. I'm going to use the Awaken Tarot because I'm not calling signs in this reading. I don't feel it's necessary. Unless it comes out in the cards. Especially using this StarCodes Astro deck because it does have astrology signs in this deck. And I use this deck because it has different aspects. Excuse me, I had to listen. It has different aspects like planetary, your houses, the zodiac. It deals with a lot of things. One day I'm going to go into exactly what those means, like the patterns, the location, celestial characters, get into the guidance of the deck, the guidebook. Thank you. I'll probably do that in a short video or a review video. But back to the reading. Now we're gonna clarify with the tarot, starting back at the root base chakra. The question was, what lessons from my past is currently affecting me? And we got Venus. Why is Venus here for what's currently affecting the tribe's root chakra? We're gonna take the one that's fell down. Yeah, Six of Cups. Like I said, when it fell out, it's having to do with your upbringing, your mothering, um, your how you were nurtured as a child. I feel like you may have had a single mother. She could have been strict, which is possibly leading to some of the lessons that need to be learned, because I'm feeling like certain lessons have not yet been learned in regards to you kind of understanding and communicating with your parents, your mother, to be, exact, just because of the Venus energy and the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck, who tends to be a single mother. You may have been raised by grandparents. I'm saying that because of the silhouette or, elderly looking man in the background. The posture of that gives me the elderly man. I'm hearing why she don't love me. So a portion of the tribe definitely was raised by grandparents, and you long for the love from your mother that you didn't get. Maybe she died young. I'm getting now she was a crackhead. Well, if you in my era, that was how the wheel turned. I said that because the Wheel of Fortune, I seen it. It kind of popped out of my deck a little bit. I mean, that was for people who grew up in the 80s. Anything before that, or just grew up in a dysfunctional home where your parents were addicted to drugs or other things. That's kind of the way the cookie crumbled. Either way, I feel like the lesson that needs to be learned and what's affecting you is finding forgiveness and really having compassion and one getting to the root of it. And when I say that, that means figuring out, what your mom or your father were going through at that time. Kind of understand them on a person to person level now that you're adults. Because, you know, it looks like everybody is adult out here. And probably some teen, 15, 17. But you should still be able to comprehend and know that, parents are just trying to figure it out too. At the top of the deck, you got Eight of Wands. That's giving me the energy of the song Rain on Me is playing in my head. Excuse me, guys. But this is giving me the feeling of going towards going towards the information, the conversation, the feeling that you are feeling in your root chakra, possibly due to the lack of empathy you feel, is what I got. The lack of empathy that you feel towards your family member, parent, guardian, whoever. I'm getting try a little tenderness, try to understand again, like I said, what was going on, so that you can give that person their flowers while they're here. They probably have a triumphant story to tell. And even if they don't, like, that was then. Not to say it should just be gone away. Like, you shouldn't think about it, but it shouldn't hold you back. It shouldn't keep you in a nostalgic, or it shouldn't keep you in the past, basically. Damn. Like, really. Like, at some point, we got to understand forgiveness is for ourselves to help us do better, be better, live better, think better, parent better. Let me get something on the sacral chakra. What is something I need to release? Why is solar flares active here for that? Ooh, that's shot right out. Ooh. And I said you need to get active earlier. You need to get active. You need to get out your head. Stressing over a situation is never going to change it. I'm getting all cried out. And it's giving me the feeling of someone needing to have a good cry. That's okay. I'm not ever gonna say is anything wrong with having a good cry, a good couple of days of crying, but just don't let things prolong. Don't let things uh, drag out, draw out. Get that energy out of you. Let that emotion pass through you. Unlock that chakra, unblock that chakra, activate that chakra. Solar, no, this is sacral chakra. And kind of let it serve its purpose. Thank you. That was drawing that. Kind of let it serve its purpose. Because having a good cry does serve a purpose. But when it gets to the point that you are losing sleep and it's just unhealthy anxiety, stress, worry, that causes sickness. And it does not change the situation. I will repeat, it does not change the situation. So, yes, have your time of sadness, have your time of Five of Cups, Four of Cups, even. Ha- have your time of woe is me, or have your time of grief. Thank you. Have your time of grief, but realize that you got to keep going through and start to train your mind or recalibrate your mind, redirect, thank you, your mind onto solution based things instead of worry based things. Get active, get out in the sun with solar flares. It's just giving me that energy. Burden at the bottom of the deck. This is giving me, I'm feeling like it's too much to bear. My like the small of my back is really hurting. We still in the sacral area that's hurting, strain. But what I also saw was a reel that I have and I've uploaded. I believe it's to my personal page. Just move on. Uh, of Nipsey Hussle saying that um, He trained his mind to kind of, when he was in this energy of woe with me, things are hard and burdensome, he trained his mind to understand that it comes with life, the life lessons, the struggle, the pain comes, and it serves its purpose. And to a degree, you should be able to be comfortable with it. I'm paraphrasing because that's not exactly what he said, but along those lines. And that's like having a deep confidence within yourself, a deep knowing, that you are the co-creator of your life. So there's really no reason to be a damsel in distress, so to say, waiting on rescue. You have to participate in your rescue. You got to get active. You got to get active in your own rescue. Sitting there crying and complaining is never going to bring you a solution. Ever. It's not possible. Because you're not in the mind frame or emotional state to think of the future, tomorrow, a better day. Page of Pentacles at the top of the deck. A better day, a new start, a new job. If it's finances that's worrying you, a new story. If it's your past holding you back from making any practical money. See how there's a bright day after a dark night? Even with the burden, it's still lighter than the dark, than the anxiety. So pick your shit up, pick your emotions up, pick your head up, pick your feelings up, pick your body up, wash your ass, get active. Even with the burdens on your back, fight through it. I was just watching NCIS earlier, and they said Dr. Mallard said when you going through hell, keep going. When you trucking through shit, keep going. How else you gonna get out of it? You don't want to sit there crying, smelling shit. You're not changing the situation. Let's move on to the solar plexus. How can I feel more confident? We got Mars. Why is Mars here for how can I feel more confident? Didn't I say earlier, get moving, get in motion? You got to get up, get out, and get something. How can you make it if you never even try? You got to get up, get out, and get something. Can't spend all your life trying to get high. Lean. It's like, nah. Don't know where I know where it came from, but that's not. But you don't know what's in those cups. I ain't just saying. But yeah, it's time to get in motion. Put some fire up under your ass, as my dad would say. Get curious with the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Get curious about your life and what you want. Start to communicate with yourself your needs, desires, what will motivate you to get going and keep going. Judgment at the top of the deck. Yeah, that's self-assessment, that's self-awakening, that's soul awakening, that spiritual awakening, the hearing of the horns from Gabriel. That's what I just heard. Yeah, participating in your rescue. As I said before, you gotta tell divine source energy, God, the universe, whatever you want to call your higher power, what it is that you want for them to be able to bring it to you. You got to know yourself what you want to be able to attract it. And you got to feel as one, you're worthy. Two, as if you already have it. Just how do you tap into it? Solar plexus. How will you empower yourself? How will you say, today I can do this? What I set my mind to. I'm feeling like there's people that are confused about it or caught up in how they were raised and being a worrier. WORR. IER for those that think I can't spell. What? Really? Nah. Anyway, past that, knock it out. Wish I had my bell. Ring a ding a dang. Get out of here. Moving on to the heart chakra. The question was, how can I be more compassionate with myself? Why do we have, is it Pallas, Athena? Think? Why is that here? Oh, way too many. Way too many. Is that the Emperor at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, that's the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. How can I be more compassionate with myself? Why is Pallas, Athena, think here? The heart chakra. And how the child could be more confident or compassionate with themselves. Ooh. I'm getting two. One, to realize motherfuckers can't fade you. You're intelligent. Several folks have came to battle and lost. I'm also getting for you to think think more highly of yourself. Be more generous with yourself, to yourself. I'm also hearing I need a vacation, but I'm thinking and feeling solo. Like you do need a me retreat. Thank you. Thank you. You need a me retreat. You need some time to think for yourself. Not for yourself. But yeah, some of you may need to think for yourself. Your how you feel about yourself should be your own opinions and thoughts, and you know, it's giving me self-sabotage, of course, energy, but negative self-talk. Stop that. Don't do that. We don't need that at all. But I'm also getting like you need time. You need to set aside time for yourself to think. I would say daily. That should definitely be in your practice to open up your heart chakra. I'm also getting thinking strategically as well on how you want to proceed moving forward. And also, I'm getting with this Six of Pentacles that there's a portion of the tribe that is in need of assistance financially, and the way that their mind frame and their frequency around money is they don't feel good and they don't feel as if there's anything to live for if they don't have any money. I would say scratch that. Two of Cups at the top of the deck. So this is giving me energy of, you know, the cup that you would give to another should be full because it's the cup that you've already filled for yourself. It's giving me, you know, when two people come into a relationship whole and healed versus, you know, one coming with a half a cup, one coming with an empty cup. You know, you can't pour into each other if you haven't poured into yourself. So this is giving me the energy of pouring into yourself before you pour into others. That's the guaranteed first 100% authentic way to be more compassionate with yourself. Putting yourself first and understanding that it's not a selfish thing to do. It's what you need to do in order to give to another. Not to say that you should just expect people to just take from you, but to be able to give love, you would need to know love for yourself. And I mean for yourself, how you feel. What is your love language? Have you taken the time to figure that out for yourself? Like, what is your love language? How do you like to be loved? And how do you like to give love? So that you can communicate that. Swords are communication, air, thoughts. How you can communicate that so that you won't ever be defeated by the actions of another. Because when you release expectations of a person to make you happy, whole, you know, all of that, and you sharpened your mind enough that can't nobody see you. Tupac, you can't see me playing in my head. Right between your eyes, and you'll never realize. Right before your eyes, you won't even realize. Visualize what you can't see. I mean, hey, magician popped out. Like a little, when I say popped out, I mean like I be doing like this. And you see how them cards pop up? That's what I mean by that. Sometimes I look at them because I feel like they're for something. It's not for nothing. Especially if it calls me my attention to it. But moving on to the throat chakra. The question was, what is something I need to say? Why is ascendant, entrance, and Chiron heal here for the throat chakra, and what the tribe needs to say? Lovers tried to pop out. Why is ascendant, entrance, Chiron heal here for what The tribe needs to stay in association with the throat chakra. What is something I need to say? What can I say for this entrance? You need to speak when you walk in somebody's house. I feel like that stands because it's a woman and she looking at you like, I know this motherfucker. Then just walk up in my shit and then speak. They must be crazy. I'm about to bust them upside their head. And you got something to heal from. No, but not on this serious note. This is giving me the energy with the rising sign. I had to put that I felt you gotta let it come out. Sorry. It's giving me, this being like rising. You may have a rising in Virgo or a rising in Virgo, a Venus in Virgo. I said I wasn't gonna call no signs, but it's giving me that with the Venus symbol up there. But no, your ascending means like how you entered into this world. And then the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, y'all. I was off track. They reminded me that I said something about initiation with this, like healing yourself because you're being initiated into something. And with this bird that's perched on her hand, it's giving me the energy of like spirit guides. I feel like your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you, throat chakra, that you have some healing to do because they want to initiate you. There's an initiation upon your doorstep, is what I'm hearing. There's an initiation upon your doorstep that you won't be able to, you won't get the invitation. You won't get the invitation, excuse me, until you've done a certain level of healing. Yeah. I'm getting read the signs. They've been trying to give you signs on the things that you need to heal. So possibly this reading could help you out with that as well too, because we got each chakra out here, and this is about, like a chakra check-in. At the bottom of the deck, we got Page of Wands. I'm hearing you ask for guidance on your path. Listen. I think that's specifically for somebody. So it's like you've been getting signs on what it is that you need to heal in order to, get the downloads that are necessary for you to ascend, for you to enter, into this next chapter of your spiritual awakening. Mm. King of Wands at the top of the deck. So this is definitely about ascension, about learning and growing and expanding and evolving into a leader. To have independent wealth. Maybe the whoever this is resonating with, those specific messages, maybe the question as far as your path has to as far as it goes with your path. Maybe you were asking questions about financial literacy or financial independence, money driven things, and you need to be talking more about healing yourself, because money is not going to bring you the happiness that you're seeking, or even the lifestyle that you're seeking, because I'm feeling like unless you heal and grow to be a leader and really take this time to, you know, vocalize what it is that you want and feel, and get it, I'm getting here and get it off your chest. Once you get whatever this is off your chest, then your money gonna is gonna naturally gonna, you know, I'm hearing fluctuate, but even itself out is what I'm also, it's gonna ascend as well. Thank you. Once so what you need to be talking about, the something that you need to say is to yourself, what is it that I need to heal in order to ascend, in order to get to the next level? What is it that I need to do? You need to be asking yourself questions, is what I'm feeling. As well as those who, resonated with the getting messages from your spiritual team. You need to be open to the signs and kind of vocalize, kind of speak out what it is that you want, because that carries a vibration of frequency, is what I'm feeling. When you say it, it puts it out there into the ethers. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, okay. I'm liking this. I like it. Let me know what y'all think. All right, let's move on to the third eye. The question was, how can I connect with my inner wisdom? And we got communication, third house in reverse. Why is this here for? How can I connect with my inner wisdom? Why is third house communication in reverse here for how the tribe can connect with their inner wisdom? Eight of Swords. Communication. Unrestrict your communication. Say what you need to say is what I'm hearing. Say what you need to say. It's Thank you. It's still bringing me back to, you not knowing, you yourself not knowing, and communicating with yourself what it is that you even want from your higher self, inner self, the divine source. You have no idea. I feel like it's a lot of confusion stemming from the base chakra, moving on up to the, to obviously the third eye and crown chakra. But here, earlier I was trying to figure out whether this was blocked or if this was the current chakra that needed to be worked on, the solar plexus. I think I need to put one on that because I'm still confused. I feel like definitely this third house communication coming out in reverse for the third eye. I feel like the feeling I instantly got was blocked with that. So let me try to clarify and see what's going on with the solar plexus chakra. What's going is the solar plexus chakra. I don't even know the question to ask. Yeah, but I do want to clarify what it is. If it's blocked, if it's oh goodness, I can't even find out the terminology, y'all. I don't want to take another break. But I feel like I'm being called to, in a sense, because we can always edit and cut. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Source. Thank you. Thank you, Divine Source. Okay, so I want to clarify if it's blocked, in need of alignment, or open. Is the solar plexus chakra clarified by Mars in the current position and Four of Cups? Is it blocked? Okay, they say reframe the question. Okay, thank you. Okay. Is the solar plexus chakra in the Mars in the current position clarified by the Four of Cups? Is the solar plexus blocked, in need of alignment, or open? Round. I'll put that back into place now. Come on now. There shouldn't be that much confusion around this. There's really not no confusion. It's just I'm trying to find a way to bring it all together. First time doing this reading. Well, second. First time for y'all. Mars, solar plexus. Is it blocked, need of realignment, or open? Okay, it's open. It's currently open. Okay, it's currently open. And in need for you to be more disciplined. Listen to your solar plexus chakra more. So it's giving me follow your intuition. Yeah, follow your intuition, follow your knowing, um, your um, Jupiter, expand your knowledge on the solar plexus chakra. Discipline yourself in how you listen and feel your solar plexus chakra. Trust in your gut instinct. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. So I'm also getting a sense of getting your rest, so that you can feel and know, be in tune with, thank you, your chakras, to know when they are open, blocked, in need of realignment. Thank you, source. I think that was for me. But yeah, the it's open. Okay, so now I know that for future reference. And I say that because of the world card. Like, that's open. And it's an ending as well. So when you have an ending, there's a new beginning. So you're open to new possibilities, open to new opportunities. Oh, open. It first came out, like, I kind of get why the cards that came out now too. The Nine of Pentacles is open. Her gaze is open. Her grasp is open. Her stance is even open. But I'm glad that they kind of broke it down to me in remedial form. Sometimes I be needing it, I'm not even going. Sometimes I'm slow to comprehend. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Thank you, guides, ancestors. Say, because your girl was struggling. Like, I don't know. But yes, now that I got that down, I just needed that for me, y'all. But also, y'all needed to know too, like, that it's open, and it's more or less needing you to sit still and meditate as well as what I talked about before. Getting in motion, getting active. It's a balance. It's the balance between the two. Rest and recovery is what I heard from being out in motion, from being out and active. This chakra is open to empower you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. We're going to go back to the third eye. And the tribe currently being in limiting thinking versus limitless thinking. Having the foresight to know that they're limitless being. Is blocked. Currently it's blocked. Currently it's blocked because that, like I said, the energy that I felt right off bat when it popped out and I touched it. And then I knew it when I found out it was in reverse. That's just what came to me. And then the fact that it is the third eye and her actual eyes are covered. And this card is about, self-restriction, self-limiting beliefs, because she is, in a position where she can easily break free. So at this point, she's choosing to stand there, probably crippled with fear, probably because somebody told her, bitch, you better not move a fucking muscle or I'll blow your head off. And she don't know that they not standing there no more. Or maybe they are standing there just out of view. Ooh, for somebody that that is in that situation where you are actually in that situation. Ooh. Ooh, I don't even, you would need to You're gonna have to be a magician to figure out how to communicate. I want to move past that because there's really no advice I can give with the card that's out, or just even in that situation. There's really no advice I can give for somebody that has a gun to their head, telling them not to move. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not. Okay, just can we move past that? Because I'm not saying that. Yeah. As I was speaking with, let's see, both of those are four. You need to get an emperor mode. Yeah, you need to get an emperor mode. Side note, but the Eight of Swords, clarifying the third house of communication in reverse for the third eye. Your third eye is closed. It's blocked. No, it's closed. They said it ain't even blocked. It's closed. You haven't even reached that level yet. So, oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me understand that. The solar plexus chakra is currently open because there's a portion of us that have already, figured out the root and understand now, after many dark nights of the soul, that we are in co creation with divine source energy to create the life that we want. Where right now, being empowered, getting empowered, uh, learning, because of the book bag, she got a backpack. It's not like that in the regular Rider-Waite tarot. Learning how to empower ourselves. So the solar plexus chakra is currently open and active. And once we align that, we're going to move up to the heart chakra. For those that haven't, because, excuse me, thank you. Some of us who have proclaimed, "Oh, I'm past that. I'm in the healing stage. I'm in the heart chakra stage. I'm opening my heart. I'm realigning my heart chakra." Kudos to you. Congratulations. But you still got more to go because as a collective, the third eye is blocked, you know, for that energy. But I'm gonna move past that because we're not getting caught up in that. No, no. Top of the deck, we got the Ten of Wands. Put an end to this self-limiting beliefs, this self-restriction, this wounded warrior, even though that's, Nine of Wands, but I'm getting wounded warrior because this knight is resting after war. This is actually the coffin, and then he's resting above it after a battle, and he has his other swords there ready for once he's recuperated, he can go to battle. I heard the battle is in the mind. Thank you. So although you need your rest, there's still work to do. Yes, the battle was in the mind and the mind's eye. Foresight, thank you, would be burdensome. If you knew what was to happen, that would be the ultimate burden, is what I got. So, what I'm feeling mostly is to open your third eye, unblock your third eye, realign your third eye, get your third eye active. You have to heal your mind space. You're not even going to be able to get to the crown without opening these. Right now, solar plexus is the only thing open. A lot, majority, have not graduated to heart and throat chakra being open and now working on third eye. But there's some of us that are. You have to understand that any communication outward is a reflection of things going on inward. To open your third eye, you will need to know without a shadow of a doubt. It needs to be a knowing, a feeling, a it's not coming to me, but it's feeling like a, a confidence, a faith, a knowing. You just know without a shadow. You don't have a doubt in your mind that you are not limited by anything or anyone. You have ultimate control over yourself. You are a limitless being. That's the only way you're going to be able to open your third eye, is if you know that in your core, in every fiber and cell of your being, in your frequency, thank you, in your energy, you know that you're not limited. You're not caged and chained in any way. You can move freely at will as soon as you figure out how to empower yourself. I'm getting the feeling that once that solar plexus chakra is aligned and you find out what it is that will empower you, I feel like these two are going to be easy, and then it's going to be another kind of roadblock, intermission, obstacle to the third eye. I'm hearing teeter totter. Okay, so for those that do get stuck here again, well, not again, those who do get stuck at this level, and they and the process isn't, they're saying fast paced, but I'm not getting fast paced. But I'm not gonna say fast paced because the intuitive message was not to move fast. Slow down, cool it down. You're gonna lose control. So I'm gonna say that's how you feel. Like you need to speed through all of this. No, this is open. These aren't gonna take, the heart chakra and the throat chakra aren't gonna take as long as the root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus chakra took to open and realign. But you're gonna have a misconception to think that the heart and the throat chakras speed of the process will be the same with the third eye chakra. I'm hearing the root, the root through the solar plexus. So your base chakras, the three that are in your gut, in your belly and reproductive areas, those three and the third eye are the hardest and the ones that are going to take the most discipline and responsibility, self-awareness to, open, unlock, realign, understand, get through. And then it gets even harder with the crown. So it's like the further you go up, the harder the truck. The harder the truck, the harder the burden. Imagine how much more burdensome it would be if he was carrying all this up the hill. And the hill just got steeper and steeper as it went up. That's the energy that it's giving me. I knew this was gonna be a long one. Thank y'all for bearing with me. All those that did. Whew, excuse me. All right, we're gonna move on to the crown chakra. How can I deepen my connection to the divine? Why is retrograde review here for how the tribe can deepen their connection with the divine? Recognition, triumph, praise. We got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is giving me give gratitude for what he's giving you. That's what was said, because I don't even call divine source he or she, but give gratitude for the little that you were given to begin with. Give gratitude for your money. Give gratitude for your accomplishments, for your victories, your triumphs, your lessons, your blessings. Like I said, review your relationship with them. Didn't I say in regards to that it's a portion of folks that only worry about their connection with the divine source when they need something? The way to deepen your connection with the divine source is to give it recognition. Give the divine source that same feeling that you feel in victory when you're in defeat. When you're in a time of retrograde, when things are going crazy, everything is out of whack, nothing is going your way. When you're in a time of review, I'm also getting, a review, like a review at your job. Imagine you have to sit down with a divine source like you do at your job every year or so and figure out what your raise is going to be due to your performance. What if you had a performance review? Thank you. Put yourself in the mind frame of, I have a performance review with divine source energy. It's going to give me things I need to work on in order to be obedient and follow my path that's within me, void of the distractions and the instigators of the outside world, things external to my vessel. What if you had that review? Have that mindset, and the ways that you can deepen your connection will come to you, because you'll know, I need to work harder on this. So, with me, take me for example. I need to work harder on getting up in the morning as soon as I open my eyes and thanking the divine source that my eyes open. I get caught up in the fact that divine source knows my heart. But just like I told my significant other years ago, just because I know it and I feel it, don't mean it doesn't need to be said from time to time. Top of the deck, the Knight of Wands. Be more passionate about your connection with the divine source. Be more self-aware. Be able to halt on a dime is what I heard. Be able to stop on a dime and review your thoughts, what you just said, because I'm getting the energy of, somebody cursing the divine source, God, whatever you want to call it, cursing them and being upset with them, instead of in that moment being, of course, you you can't control what comes in all the time. You can't control what thoughts come in all the time. You felt that, and like I say about emotions, they're there to serve a purpose. But back to what I was really about to try to say is, when you are in the moment of about to ask, why is this happening to me? You should be able to stop on a dime and rephrase your question as to, what is it I need to learn from this? Be able to, pull back the reins when you're in a energy of complaining. Be able to, pull back and have some self-assessment time, some self-awareness time, some self-accountability time, because it's not outside of you. That was good. What? I don't know how y'all feel. Tried, but I feel like this was good. I need to throw any more on that. I don't really think I do need to throw no more on that. I will say, underneath it all, your past, as I said before, is what's holding you back. Your past is what's going to keep you third eye blocked and trying to find empowerment. I feel strongly that there is a portion of the tribe that needs to forgive for themselves so that they can be enlightened, so that they can grow, expand, elevate, get some money. because the only pinnacle out here is the Nine of Pentacles, and you had healing to do before you were even invited to be initiated. So, it's giving me, let's stop talking about shit that's not serving us no good. Let's stop telling the story that's blocking our initiation. Let's stop telling the story of woe is me. Let's stop telling that story of woe is me. Get active out here. Come out of your head and start doing. Study and implement what you've learned. Most importantly, forgive, because your parent, guardian, whoever raised you, whatever, mothered you, nurtured you, not whatever, whoever. I said whatever in the sense of I don't know your relationship to that person. The root of it is that, though. The root of it is your past relationship, your childhood, your inner child is calling you. That's the root of it. Understand that whoever reared you, is what I heard, whoever was responsible for your upbringing and the raising of you was a person, is a person trying to figure it out, just like you are right now in this moment. They may have been the type of person that was a blamer, a worrier, WORRIED, worried all the time, WORRIER, worrier. They could have been that. They could have been abusive. They could have been neglectful. They could have been abandoned you. They could have been responsible for all of the trauma that you went through. But have enough compassion and tenderness to understand just that they're human, flawed, and evidently made mistakes. It was inevitable. It's inevitable. Just like you're making mistakes, just like you've failing your way through this. Just like everybody else, you're failing your way through this. But you're deciding to fail forward and work on yourself. We got to understand that the generations before us, it wasn't, copacetic is what I'm hearing. It wasn't known that you can break out of, what you've been taught, what's been indoctrinated upon you. They were just trying to get by. The song's just playing in my head, just to get by, just to get by. That was their thing. One foot in front of the other. One potato, two potato, three potato, four. Like, I'm just gonna keep getting up each day and trucking forward. They didn't understand, and they probably still don't understand, the gift in being able to pull back the reins, check themselves, police themselves, be self-aware, be self-accountable for the harm that they did to others. If all else fails, for those that still don't get it, understand and know that hurt people, if nothing else. And forgive just for that. I'm gonna leave it there, tribe. Oh, no, no, no. Thank you. We got the numerology number. 4. There we go. Did I say you need to be in your Emperor energy? 4. For those that are new to spiritual awakening, chakras, numerology, 1, go do some research on chakras. 2, go do some research on numerology. 3, go do some research on spiritual awakening. All right, tribe, I'm gonna leave it there. If you took away anything from this and it resonated for you, cool beans. I guess I'm sorry, I was trying to listen, but I'm closing it out. So we shutting this out. So like I said, I'm gonna leave it there. If it resonated, it resonated. If it didn't, maybe next time. I love y'all. Peace.